Hey guys, it's Doris from LookMazing, and I'm back to do a video on my Holy Grail makeup and skincare products. And a lot of these products I've used for quite a while, and some of them I've repurchased many times as well. So I thought it'd be helpful to share with you guys what my top favorite ones are. And I'm also really excited because I'll be collaborating with Felicia. Her YouTube channel is Coffee and Cashmere, and she also does a lot of great videos on fashion and beauty, and I especially love her makeup tutorials. So she'll also be sharing her Holy Grail products on her channel, and I'll be linking her video here as well as her channel and information down below. So definitely go check her out, and I'm going to go ahead and get started with my favorites. So I'm going to start off with makeup and probably the product that I use the most, which is eyeliner, and I couldn't narrow it down to just one, so I'm going to talk about my two favorites, and I would consider them almost to be dupes of each other because they're very, very similar. And the one I have here is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner, as well as the one by Clio. This is the Kill Black Waterproof Brush Liner, and I just love these because they're both liquid eyeliners, but they feature a brush tip, which I prefer to a felt tip. I just feel like these allow you to have a lot more control if you want to draw a really fine, precise line, and I find them great to draw a cat eye as well. And the formula is just really long lasting. It doesn't smudge or budge, and I've purchased both of these many times as well. So yeah, so these are my go-to ones. So staying with the eyes, I would have to say my Holy Grail eye primer is the Etude House Proof 10 eye primer, and this one I've repurchased many times, and also one that I keep going back to. I think if you guys watched any of my makeup tutorials, I probably use this in almost all of them, and I just find that it holds any kind of eyeshadow really well, whether it's drugstore all the way to high-end and different formulas. I just find that it always does the job, and it also helps prevent my eyelids from becoming too oily as well. So yeah, so definitely my go-to one too. So for eyeshadows, I also couldn't just choose one, so I have two of my favorite palettes here. It is the Lorac Pro palette as well as the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons, and I'll start with the Lorac Pro one because this I call my traveling eyeshadow palette because I always bring this with me on a trip. I just really love the slim design and just the colors that it comes with. I love the way it's organized between the top row of all mattes, and then the bottom you have all the nice shimmers, and you can pretty much create any type of look you want. It has a great amount of neutrals for kind of every day, and if you have professional events, these are really great. And then at night, if you wanted to create more smoky looks, you definitely have the purples and blues. And one thing I love also is that it comes with black. I have forgotten my eyeliner on a couple trips, and I've used this eyeshadow instead, and it works really well. So yeah, so overall, just a really nice one to have if you guys are thinking of investing in just an eyeshadow palette. I highly recommend starting with this one. And for the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons one, this one is a little bit heavier, so I tend to just leave this at home. But I really love this one because not only does it smell like chocolate, but I just find the pigmentation of these to be really great. The Lorac Pro ones are also amazing, and these I just find a little bit easier to blend and combine together. I think the pairings that it has in this palette in particular, they just go really well together, and there are a couple fun colors in there as well. So yeah, so it's just a more neutral with a pops of fun colors. So yeah, so I just think this is a really fun palette to have. So that's why these are my two Holy Grail ones. So for the face, I'm a huge fan of BB cushions, and my Holy Grail one has to be the Solasu Perfecting Cushion. And I really love this one because I can pretty much use it all year round. The formula of it provides pretty much a light to medium coverage. You can definitely build it up, but I find it really long lasting because I'll apply it in the morning and I don't find myself having to really touch up at all throughout the day. And I also love the fact that it has SPF and ginseng in it, so it has some skincare properties. But overall, just a great one because I travel with this so much, so if I'm in different climates, I find myself being able to use this, so it's not overly dewy, but it also has a little bit of hydrating properties to it, so my skin doesn't feel too dry. So yeah, so I really love this one. So for bronzer and highlighter, I would say my holy grail is definitely the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow palette. And usually for palettes, I end up only liking either the bronzer or highlighter, but for this one, I love both equally. I find the bronzer to be really nice to create such a nice sculpted look, and I use this for kind of everyday contouring. And the highlighter itself is also really nice and natural, very easy to blend. And the sparkles on it is just very, very fine, so you don't get that big, glittery, dramatic look, but it just gives you something that illuminates your skin. So I really love this one. And also the packaging is perfect for travel, the nice slim size. So for blush, I would have to say my favorite is the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes. I really love the color selection. I have a palette of them that has both matte and shimmer ones, but this one in particular is in the color Memorable, which is my favorite one. Has a little hint of sparkles to it, but it's nothing too dramatic. I just love that it lasts a really long time, so I pretty much love products that you don't have to really touch up with throughout the day. And this one you just need a little bit of it because it's fairly pigmented. It's really nice and easy to blend, or you can, go for it and just go for much more of a dramatic look. But I've had this one for quite a while and I haven't really made a huge dent in it, but I feel like I've used it a lot. So yeah, you definitely get a lot of product and it goes a long way. So yeah, definitely my favorite. So in terms of concealers, I found my holy grail one for covering up any blemishes that I have on my face. I'm still searching for my holy grail one for the under eye area. I found a couple that I really love, but haven't quite narrowed down to my holy grail. So I'll first talk about the one for the face. I really love the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, and this one I've used for quite a long time, and you actually only need a little bit of it because it's fairly thick and it definitely is full coverage, and I find that it covers even the biggest and most painful blemishes. I always go for this one, and I put a little bit of it on and then set it with powder, and it definitely lasts all day. I don't find myself having to really touch it up. So yeah, so this one is definitely my go-to one, and I'll always travel with this one. So the last makeup product is my lipstick, and it's the one I'm wearing right now, and this one is by YSL in number 4. And this is the Shine formula. So I think a lot of you guys always ask me when I'm wearing this in videos, what lipstick color are you wearing? And it is this one, and I find that this is my classic go-to red lipstick. Whenever I'm wearing a black dress, I always go for this one, and I just really love the formula. It's really easy to glide on, and it's super moisturizing as well. So yeah, so just definitely a classic one to have. So now moving on to skincare, I'm going to start off with my favorite cleansing oil, and it's the one by Tatcha. And this one I just really love because the oil itself, it's not too thick where when you put it on your face, it feels like it's going to drip all over the place. I just find that it's really nice and lightweight, but does an amazing job breaking down the makeup, even waterproof makeup to really heavy foundation. I just love the way it sits on your face and kind of slowly works its magic in removing all the makeup. And I also feel like once I rinse it off, my skin feels really nice and hydrated as well. So I just really, really love this one. And I've used a lot of oils and balms, and I keep going back to this one. So for cleanser, definitely my holy grail is the Skin Food Green Tea Bubble Cleansing Foam. And you probably saw I bought a couple bottles last time. And I just really love this because I love the foam itself. It's really soft, but it does a great job of cleansing the face, and I love the fact that it's green tea, so it has antioxidant properties. It's really great at helping remove any dead skin cells, but I just love the refreshing scent of it, and the way it feels on my skin definitely helps remove any of the oil but doesn't leave your skin feeling too dry. So really a nice lightweight cleanser. So in terms of anti-aging, I would have to say my holy grail is definitely the SK2 Facial Treatment Essence. And I know it's a little bit more on the pricier side, but I always go back to this because whenever I use it, I definitely feel like my skin has this natural glow to it, and it was really nice and smooth. I feel like I don't break out as much when I do use this. And also because of the anti-aging ingredient, Patera, I also want to use it to prevent any future wrinkles. So yeah, so definitely repurchase this many, many times. So for serums, I would have to say my holy grail one is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair, just because I really love the fact that it absorbs really fast. So if I'm layering a lot of different products in my skincare routine, I find this one to be the one that matches easily with most because it's very, very lightweight, and I find that it does do a great job at smoothing out my skin and also helping prevent any more wrinkles. So in terms of moisturizer, I would have to say my holy grail is this one by Amber Lisi, and I also use this as a primer, but I just love the formula for this. It's not too heavy, but it's enough to really help moisturize and hydrate your face. And I find that if I do use this as a primer, it helps my makeup stay on a lot longer and my face doesn't feel dry at all. And also if I just use it by itself at night, it's not heavy, especially in the warmer months. It definitely provides enough moisturization without clogging my pores. So yeah, I always go back to this one. And in terms of fragrance, it has kind of like a nice refreshing fragrance to it. It's not too heavy. Yeah, it's not too heavy at all, and just leaves your skin feeling really nice and smooth without having that sticky, oily effect. So probably one of the most important skincare products is sunscreen, and I really don't like the feeling of sunscreen, so this is one of the few that I found that doesn't feel like sunscreen, and it's the Biore UV Aqua Rich Watery Essence, and this one has SPF 50, and I just really love the formula of this. It is so lightweight, and when you blend it into your skin, it just feels like literally kind of like you're applying water to your skin because it doesn't have that creamy or sticky feel, and it just really nicely absorbs into the skin and gives you protection from the sun. So yeah, definitely highly recommend this, and I layer this under my makeup all the time, and it doesn't feel too heavy or feel like it's clogging my pores. So for the lips, I would have to say my holy grail ones, and I have two of them, is the Fresh Sugar Lip Polish, and I just really love the way this one feels because the little sugar crystals do an amazing job at exfoliating away any of the dead skin, and it just leaves your lips feeling really nice and smooth and conditioned. And I also really love the smell of this. It smells like sugar candy, and it's really tempting to actually want to eat it, but after using this I will condition my lips with the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, and this is also really amazing. I just love how it leaves this really nice buttery like layer, but it's not too heavy as well, and you only really need a little bit of it, and I find my lips feel really amazing in the morning. And this one also smells like berry candy. So I hope you guys enjoyed my holy grail makeup and skincare products, and if you guys do have any questions on any of the products that I mentioned, definitely let me know down in the comments below. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my holy grail makeup and skincare products.